Good morning. Today we are out here on the field. We're gonna get some sprints going. It's been a minute since I've actually worked out. The last little bit of workouts that I've been doing have been just kind of blood flow workouts. I've been going to just basically do some bodybuilding movements. I did like an upper body day with like 12 total sets, 2 exercises of chest and 2 exercises for back just to get some blood flow going. And then yesterday, it was Friday, I hit arms, but today I need to get some running in. I don't have my running shoes. That's the biggest issue. I wanted to go on a long distance run. I wanted to run about 3.5, 4 miles, but what happened was I forgot my running shoes at home, and all I have are my Flux footwears. And when I run long distances, I need a lot of cushion because my joints and everything kind of get worn down really fast. So instead, we're going to make sure we still make something out of today, and we're going to run some sprints. So on the agenda today, we have 2 100s, we have 4 40s, 6 20s, and then 10 10s. So let's, yeah, I'm in for one, but it's going to be good. And yeah, let's do it. So I am setting up the lasers for today. I'm doing 2 100s, 4 40s, 6 20s, and then 10 10s. And I'm gonna set the lasers up for all of them just to make sure that I have some transparency as to how fast I'm actually going, if I'm really giving it all. Because honestly, I could run 100 yards, but it could be a very subpar effort. So I'm gonna make sure that we're giving it our all, we're doing what we can. And yeah, so let's make this as legit as possible. All right, we just got done warming up a little bit. We're gonna do our first run of our 100-yard sprint. Now, the goal is sprint down, the walk back is the rest. The walk back plus about, maybe like 5 deep breaths will be the rest. This is still supposed to be a conditioning workout while it's also supposed to kind of see some speed workout. It's not a strictly speed workout, if that makes sense. Like if it was a speed workout, we'd be maximizing our rest time, but I wanna make sure that I still get some conditioning efforts out of this. So we will be doing a walk back rest, kind of catch your breath for a little bit, and then let's roll. So first 100-yard sprint, let's do it. So lots of fun. The devices are refusing to connect, probably because they're 100 yards apart. I tried to go right in the middle at 50 yards to try to connect both of them, but of course they don't want to work. So for the 100-yard ones, we're not going to time these. I'm actually really bummed because I really wanted to time these, but you're still going to get some film. We're still going to get some footage. You're still going to get some film. We're still going to get some footage of it. And yeah, I'm a little annoyed. Why give a 100-yard option when your devices can't connect at 100 yards? I don't know. But Vald, fix your stuff. I set them up for 40 yards, perfect, everything was going well. Right before I was about to sprint, everything disconnected. So we're saying, screw the timing gates. Yeah, I'm just annoyed. And so I just wanna finish this workout, get out of here. We're not timing anything. If I'm timing stuff, I gotta make it on a different day or whatever, I don't know, because this is driving me nuts. And I don't wanna waste my workout time setting up these gates. I just wanna run, let's run. All right, so now we have 20s. Even though I'm not using the timing gates, I'm still setting them up because I am actually using them as more of like a visual reference as to where I'm running. It helps a little bit, so I'm not sitting here having to pay attention to the numbers. Yeah, those first few sets with the 100s and the 40s kind of stunk because I didn't get to, for instance, like take advantage of like the rest time that I wanted, or I was too busy worrying about the technology that I was using. And not even just the timing gates. The timing gates were the first one on my list. The drone just died. So like, being a content creator is a little bit hard when you're doing it by yourself and you're trying to get all these different angles and stuff like that. I think sometimes, me personally, one of my bigger issues is I need to lock in on just doing the work and not necessarily getting the shot. And yeah, but we're still out here. I'm taking about 2 minutes rest in between each different distance. So like 100-yard sprint, 100-yard sprint, 2 minute rest. 40, 40, 40, 40, 2 minute rest. Now we're gonna go to 620s, take a 2 minute rest, 10 10s, and then we're done. Pain's not in my legs, not really in my lungs, not even really in my ear. But I got a lot of pain in my trap right here. I know I've had issues with getting my shoulder girdle to open up while I'm running. And I know that when I get this trap pain, it comes from that compensation of not running correctly and not using my arms correctly and not having the mobility to get there. And so just another box to learn from. But we got 10 reps and we're done. We're gonna push through this and get it over with and get out of here. Here's 3. Oh, shit. I don't know if that was a wasp or a bee. Here's 3. Four. Five. Six. Seven. Three more. Here's 8. Nine. Last one. Let's get it, dog. Last one. Here we go. Here's 10. In this running journey, in this sprinting journey, I've realized I'm not the fastest. My running form sucks. I look goofy. I've accepted all of that. Anything that kind of encompasses that, I've accepted it. But what I've also accepted is that half the people that'll sit back and say something, sit back, make fun of, sit back and whatever. Half the time, they're the people that don't do anything. And even knowing that I suck at running, my form sucks, all this stuff, I'm still reaching out for pointers. I'm still reaching out to people that I know that are good at this craft and asking for help. I'm still out here doing the reps that I can with the knowledge that I have. And this is the thing, I'm a strength coach. I know the basics that go into running. My biggest issue is I was never a runner, I was never a sprinter. So the application process for me is just a little bit harder. And that's not to make an excuse. That's just me saying in due time, and in due time might be a long time, because your boy was never that. I was a lineman in football and I played volleyball. You know, like, there's not a lot of long-term sprinting there. 10 yards almost never happened for me in football, you know? So to think about that and to think about kind of like where I'm at in regards to sprinting, in regards to running, I've accepted where I'm at and I know that I need to get better from there. But all these keyboard warriors will sit and troll from fake accounts. Not to say that I'm that popular that's gonna attract that much attention, but when there's other people that are like me who are out here just trying to do what they can, a lot of times nobody wants to jump into those deep waters because they know that all they're going to get is heat from people that really don't matter in the situation. So that's just my rant for today. Technology really let me down today, but at the end of it, we made the most out of the run. It was a nice day out. We went from 40s and 50s, now we're getting up to 60s and 70s here in Vegas. I don't know what's going on. It's December and I'm wearing a short sleeve t-shirt and some shorts. So take that as you will. But yeah, no. I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for always tuning in. You know, I know that my following on this channel isn't the biggest, and I know that, you know, not even a lot of people really know what quote hybrid is. But hopefully I can make a name for myself in this and you know, do something. But today was a reminder that with all the technology breakdowns and stuff like that happen around me, YouTube shouldn't be, I mean, obviously, yes, we're out here making videos, but YouTube shouldn't be just for making the video. YouTube needs to be to document what you're doing, but if the video's not perfect, that doesn't mean it doesn't get posted, you know? So that's, yeah, deep philosophical post-run brain power. So, but anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. I appreciate you guys. I'll get you some lifting content next week. And yeah, I'm out of here. Thank you guys. Have a good one.